I'll give you an idea how bad things are right now. So I paid for a place through Booking.com for 28 days, and that place canceled on me. So now I don't have a place to sleep starting tomorrow night, and all that money is tied up. And all the other things that are affecting me right now, like that barking dog and my illnesses. However, what does it add up to? How bad is it? I'll tell you by reading to you something. A friend sent this suggestion to me, and he is an actual friend, and he knows more about my current situation than anyone else. Like the details of what's going on right now and recently. He wrote, "This suggestion is fucking extreme. Travel on foot. Find a quiet place to camp. It is you and the elements. You used to do this, but that was back during healthier days. I was still sick at that point, but I didn't have as many illnesses. Like I had more teeth, for example. So he's to try and problem solve. He's looking for, like, it's necessary for us to think about ideas that he called fucking extreme, and it is. And even though he knows more about what's going on in my life right now than anybody else, he doesn't know that this isn't really possible, because I don't have camping equipment anymore the way I used to have camping. I used to have camping equipment, and I used to camp like in a tent, and I've also done what's called sleeping rough, which is just sleeping on the streets, not with a tent. I don't have that equipment anymore either. I still have some things, like a lot of stuff that I have would still work, but the thing I'm missing that's the most important is a bedroll. Sleeping on the ground is rough, is hard, not because of how hard the surface is, but because of heat loss. You need a layer of insulation between you and the ground. That's more important than a blanket, a layer of insulation between you and the air. It's the heat loss to the ground. Plus, it's the rainy season, so it rains most days. And when sleeping outside, whether it's camping or sleeping rough, it's impossible for me to own more stuff than I can carry. It's impossible. So, said differently, I must carry everything I own, like physically carry as I'm walking down the street, carry. And I used to have a backpack, an internal frame backpack that held, was it 85 liters? But that was stolen along with most of my other stuff. And I have a dry bag, and that's 30 liters. It's one compartment, 30 liters. That's it. So I would have to abandon everything that didn't fit into that 30-liter dry bag, and then maybe a couple of extra things that I was holding. So it would be a lot of stuff that I would have to abandon. And that's how bad it is right now, is that we are casting about for solutions that include me sleeping outside in Mexico while sick and during the rainy season. Yeah, that's my life.